Welcome to your end of June crypto market update. Today is Thursday, the 29th. We are going to be talking about everything from S&P 500, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and any news regarding the event. And as always, stay tuned. We'll have some memes later on. So starting it off, we're going to be taking a look at the S&P 500, looking at the SPY in particular. We had a bit of a outbreak between the previous high in August of 2022, sitting around 433. We ended up topping out at about 443 here on the 16th of June. And then after that, we've been in a bit of a decline, but also bouncing off. And it looks like it might have been possible to flip that 430 resistance into a bit of support, especially considering we're staying above the 20-day moving average. Some people are speculating that as a result of this bit of a pump, then also downturn, money flowed from S&P into Bitcoin. Bitcoin also, around that time, managed to break through its 20-day moving average, and after that had a bit of a shoot up from 26 and change to above $30,000. Currently, Bitcoin is still sitting up there for about the week, and it has also had similar action over on the Ethereum side of things. Ethereum did not go up nearly as high, however, it's still sitting below our local high of about 2,100, and is sitting at about 1,800 to 1,900, well above the 20-day moving average. In other news, looking at Hex, not a whole lot going on this side of the world. We got just sitting around that 8/10 of a penny range. That's about where that sits right now. Going over to Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Start of the last week, we ended up at about 65 greed due to the little pump up to 30,000 in Bitcoin. And right now we're back down to 54,000. As you can see, we're still sitting at a market cap of about 1.2 trillion. So if you look at it, it's still a great time to buy while we're still low before we shoot up to possibly breaking through the 3 trillion market cap all-time high in the next bull cycle. So crypto bubbles, Bitcoin is obviously the biggest whale in the market, and they've had an increase. Ethereum is technically down over the last week, but if you look at the 2-week time scale, it's up a good bit. All of this news has been coincided with companies launching ETFs or attempting to launch ETFs. We've been having a lot of news regarding the SEC, BlackRock, and other exchanges trying to get ETFs off the ground. So far, the SEC has only approved leveraged futures ETFs. However, because of all of the action going on with that, Fidelity actually reapplied for their spot Bitcoin ETF. Is this actually going to come to fruition? There's a lot of speculation on that right now, leading more towards no on the spot side of things, with Gary Gensler still at the head of the SEC and him throwing lawsuits out like they're candy to people left and right. BlackRock also filed for the SEC to review their application at an expedited rate. We'll see if that is actually approved or not, but until then, there's a lot of hubbub about it, and that appears to be part of the hype around the Bitcoin pump right now. However, if you've been following the sources that I've been looking at, we've been anticipating a bit of a summer run, especially considering that the Fed also did not rise interest rates, but they did announce that there will be 2 more quarter-point increases later on in the year. Anyways, I'm sitting here with Hexico Space Force. Be tuned for more market updates to come. Until then, I will catch you later.